What up, y'all? Out for another walk in the country. Walking my mom's little badass dog. This dog drives me crazy. Look at this dog. Queenie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Queenie? Queenie, I can't even get it. Look, she's trying to run from the camera. What are you doing, Queenie? Come on, let's go. So, something I've been thinking about a lot is the unexpected, unanticipated areas where neurodivergence pops up, or where we see it frequently, but we haven't really thought about what that is that we see. One area is within ourselves, especially if you're a parent. If you're a parent and you have kids, biological kids, right? No shame to anyone who's adopting or taking on maybe their nieces and nephews and other stuff, right? That is a huge labor. That's a very big deal. I'm not gonna get Queenie use the bathroom here. That's a big deal. I'm just talking about biological kids. There's probably some condition responses as well that I'm just not aware of at this point in time. But there's a very strong hereditary component to most neurodivergencies, especially autism, ADHD. Oh, it's a daggone beaver, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Look, Queenie about to get. You see this beaver? That's a daggone beaver. I thought it was a groundhog at first. It's a beaver. Queenie, you don't want no parts of that. You don't want no parts of that thing, man. That thing gnaw your face off, girl. Look at that. Look, the dog want to hunt. That dog want to hunt. Come on, man. I ain't trying to get in the fight. All right, back to the story time here. Come on, Queenie. My glasses falling down my face. All right. So there's a really strong hereditary component here, right? A lot of times I'll have parents who either at a workshop that I'm doing, or they are coming to me in my private practice, or maybe I'm just working with them for a consultation project, whether it's for like a paid for-profit company or a nonprofit. And we'll just get into a sidebar about neurodivergence. They'll ask me questions. A lot of times you'll see people who have kids who are neurodivergent, especially ADHD, autistic, dyslexic, in those areas. And they'll be saying all this stuff and they don't realize that they are too, usually. It's statistically unlikely that at least one parent is not neurodivergent if you have a neurodivergent child. All right. So if you have a neurodivergent child, as your biological child, y'all should start looking at yourselves, because the things that child is doing are the things that you do and did when you were younger. So another area, because I'm thinking about my mom. My mom is like the empress of neurodivergence, okay? She's one of the most neurodivergent people I think I have met. And I mean that in a good way, because she's wildly brilliant and also a lot. There's a bug. You see this big bug flying around my head, man? It likes those curls. Don't even say naps, okay? Anyway, another area this pops up. Entertainment. Think about hip hop. I was talking about Jay-Z, I don't know, a few days ago, a week ago, something like that. Jay-Z, one of his big things is he doesn't write, right? Just goes in there, music is blasting, he gets into the feel of it. And once he gets into the feel of it, he starts hearing the words, and he says them in a high-pitched voice. Hey, yo, this hoe, we gonna make it? I ain't gonna try. I can't do a hoe. I can do an Obama, though. This is Barack Obama. The American people are really curious about Jay-Z and his writing style. So, Wes, I hear what you're saying, and you're saying that this is a neurodivergent process, and I'm not really sure we understand. You can see I'm all over the place right now. This dog is doing it to me. So that writing process that Jay-Z has, right? Other artists have seen it and they've adapted it because it was just so wild, so cool, but it could really tap into the pure emotion in that moment that a lot of artists want to tap into. Lil Wayne started doing it. I know Notorious B.I.G. did it before he died. I don't know if he picked it up from Jay or Jay picked up from him or just neither, but he did it as well. I know there's other artists who do it too. So when you think about that process, it's a neurodivergent process. It's actually a process that sounds very similar to a lot of dyslexic strengths. I'm not making a diagnosis here. Us clinicians don't make public diagnoses for people we don't know, okay? I'm just pointing out characteristics that seem very neurodivergent. He may or may not be, probably is, he's an artist though. So my question is, when we're thinking about our own lives, where are those neurodivergent strengths that are hiding in the everyday things that we do? How can those strengths help us tap in to the creative things that we really want to do? And when I say creative, a lot of times people immediately think art, movies, books, but people use creativity all the time, right? You can use creativity to redesign a mailroom or the Dewey Decimal System, which, people don't use as much now because you have all these robots who are organizing books in a lot of libraries and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that Dewey Decimal System was created by, I'm pretty sure Dewey's one that created. I'm pretty sure Dewey was neurodivergent. Those processes that we use to organize our lives and improve certain areas of our lives are usually reflective of neurodivergent strengths. So go ahead and tap in. Queenie, come on.